Good morning, Unity. Happy Sunday. So grateful to be here. So grateful to see all of you and be available to raise the vibration of this planet and this room and this city and all of the things that we're doing. It doesn't go unnoticed when our hearts go out. So let's be the light, guys. My eyes are wide and open. My eyes can see. My mind is filled with knowing. My mind believes I am awake. I am awake. Once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. My heart is clear and growing.
We're going to do it on Zoom from 1 to 2 o'clock for 3 weeks. Rather than just to talk about mindfulness, you are going to read the suggestions, choose a couple of them, practice them during the week, come and talk about your experience. And if you're like most people who are starting to become more mindful and becoming more peaceful because you're more mindful, then you're probably going to say, it was kind of tough. And we're going to talk about your experiences and how you can get a little bit better at creating that peace and harmony in your life through mindfulness. And at the end of each of the sessions, then I will take you into a 5-minute meditation for mindfulness that it would be easy for you to practice when at home on your own. So it's a very practical book study. You can sign up for that book study at the ticket booth, or you can register online with Valerie. And then there is a $25 donation that goes directly to Unity and stays here for the work that we do. And so if you have already registered, great. You can get the book in the bookstore on Amazon. If you are a person that likes to borrow from the library, I have 3 copies for my own personal library. If you approach me afterwards, I'll loan them to you. The first 3 people anyway. And then, what else did I have to say? Oh, for the people who've already registered, and we have a large group, we have a dozen people already. Some of them, if you've signed up at the booth, you still do need to contact Valerie to make that $25 donation. So I hope to see you there. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a peaceful, mindful 3-week session. So thank you.
All right. So, and also on the, well, this is on Sunday, January 18th, so this is next week. We are going to start watching The Chosen. If you don't know it, it's a depiction of Jesus's life and his teachings, but we're going to turn it upside down and do it metaphysically. So we're going to find the deeper spiritual meaning in it. So we'll watch a episode, and then we'll have a little discussion about how everybody looks at it metaphysically, and how. And if you don't know how to do that, how to do that. So I would invite you to join us. It's going to be after service, noon. The episodes are about an hour or so, and then we'll just have, like a short discussion or however it flows. We'll see. So. And that is with me, Reverend Brenda. And World Wellness Ministry. This is a new ministry that we're starting up here at Unity of Omaha. And I don't see her, right? Okay. Lana is heading that up. And it's to help us have a green space here. So to be mindful, which ties into the book, to be mindful of how we're using, our dishes, our plates, or, whatever it is around here, how we could be more green. So if you're interested in helping with that, there's the email there for Lana. Why am I not? I don't know why. It's such a thing right now. So talk to her, or you can talk to Valerie or myself, and we can help you get in touch with her. All right. Drumming Circle is today after service with Phyllis. So that will be in the history room. So if this is your first time here, ask somebody where the history room is, and they will show you where the drumming circle is. Help us fill the intentions tree. So we did this for Thanksgiving. But now it's still up there, and it's back, and you can fill out your intention. So if you were here for Burning Bowl or the release and receive service, you can fill out your word, and you can put it on the tree. And it's back where all the treats are, so I know you all see it, right? So don't just walk by it. Actually write it down, and then you can leave it there, or leave it there, right, Valerie? Yeah, just leave it there, and we'll put it up during the week. All right, and it's that time of year, so if you are a member, now this means you've taken the class. If you are a member, we do need you to renew your membership, and there are paper renewals back by the community board, or you can, in the e-blast, you can click on that, and it will be online. renewal. We do need you to renew because that way you can come and vote in the annual meeting for new board members and bylaw changes and whatever else happens in the community. Now, if you are somebody who is new and you would like to become a member, that's going to be happening in March. We will have the class. It's a 5-week class every Tuesday. And you can sign up for that when it comes time. So this is not to become a member. This is, if you already are a member, renew your membership. Okay? Clear? All right. Some people get it. Good. Yay. So be the change you want to see in the world. We are taking board applications. So if you would like to become a board member, that means you've been a member for 6 months or longer, and you have some kind of business background, or even if you think you have great ideas, vision, you think that you can help us with the community, to grow the community, to be a welcoming community, whatever it is, we have applications, again, out by the community board, and I don't think we have online, do we? We do? We have online in the, in the e-blast, duh, I knew that. So you can fill either one of those out. Again, if you have any thoughts, feelings, whatever, questions about it, you can ask myself or Valerie, and we can help you out with that, okay? All right. And this one, I don't know if my cupboard's missing anything. Check out the south counter in the cafe. Why is that, Valerie? Oh, yeah, because people leave things from potlucks. And Connie has done such a fabulous job of cleaning up the cafe that we don't want any more stuff. So pick up your stuff, y'all. All right. The other thing is if you, is that where that's the writing. There you go. Okay, never mind. Let's go into meditation, shall we? Let me get my little Tibet bowl here. All right. So, let's all go ahead and just take a deep breath in and out and get centered in your chairs however you would like. If you would like to do a meditation pillow, please come and grab one and you can sit wherever you like with that. And let's just get into a time of connecting. And so as we hear that bell, the vibration that it brings to us, to our bodies, to our minds, to our hearts, allow it to lift us up and to go deep inside where the divine dwells, where we know all of our answers lie. Sometimes we feel we don't have answers. Sometimes we feel we don't know what's next. Sometimes we're confused, we're lost, or yet it feels like we're lost. But we are never lost, never alone. And even though the human part of us has some confusion, might not have understanding, all it takes is for us to connect with that divine. Connect inside with our higher self, with God, Spirit, whatever you like to call it. And let go of any thoughts or feelings or ideas. And that might be a challenge in itself, which is okay. Because this is a time when we just connect. We check in with ourselves. We create that relationship with our higher self. Maybe it's a conversation you hear. Maybe it is just your own thoughts. Maybe it's nothing. There is no right way. There is no perfect way. There is only your way. And so as we breathe into this moment, feeling that love that might be coming up for us now, because we have let go of any expectations of ourselves in this moment. Let's go ahead and turn in and listen. Listen to the beautiful music and just see what comes up. This is a place that you can always come to when the world feels like it's spinning out of control, when up is down and down is up, when you have that feeling of sinking. Turn within. Turn within and feel that love like a warm blanket on a winter's day. Turn within and cry, scream, whatever you need to do. Turn within, for you have the answers. You have the knowing. You are divine. And so we are grateful for this time and this moment together. Grateful to be able to practice this meditation, being able to go forward with our day. Put a little peace in our heart, maybe a smile, a tear, a laugh, but most of all, with the I am. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning. Good to see you. Today I have a poem that I read in a Rupi Kaur book, and it reminded me that we always hear, like, be kind. Like, we know that, right? Everybody knows, like, be kind, be kind. But I think we often forget to also be kind to ourselves. It's so much easier to remember, be kind to others. But this poem reminded me that when we're kind to ourselves and we nurture that inner divinity, it's so much easier to spread that out to others. And her poem says, "It was when I stopped searching for home within others and lifted the foundations of home within myself, I found there were no roots more intimate than those between a mind and body that have decided to be whole. Thank you very much. Is that yours? Oh, you have.
That was beautiful. Thank you. And, when we have, then we can give. Isn't that great? I love that. I can change the world with my own two hands, make a better place. With my own two hands, make a kinder place. Oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands, with my own two hands. I can make peace on earth with my own two hands, and I can clean up the earth, oh, with my own two hands, and I can reach out to you, oh, with my own two hands, with my own two hands. I'm gonna make it a brighter place. I'm gonna make it a safer place. I'm gonna help the human race with my own two hands. Unity Band. Frank Prince. Now I can hold you in my own two hands, and I can comfort you with my own two hands, but you got to use your own two hands, use your own two hands, use your own two hands, and with our own two hands, I'm gonna make it a brighter place. I'm gonna make it a safer place. I'm gonna help the human race. Make it a brighter place. Oh, I can hold you, and I can comfort you. But you got to use your own two hands. Use your own two hands. Use my own two hands. But you got to use. You got to use your own two hands. We gotta use our own two hands. Use our own two hands. Bless you. Thank you.
Now you can. Now. Let's just do that all day today. Now. Can you hear me now? Okay. Hi, I'm Reverend Brenda Peters. My pronouns are she and her. Who is here for the first time? If you just want to raise your hand. Yay, thank you. Thanks. We're glad that you're here with us. We're kind of different because I tell crappy jokes. Here we go. This one's for Felicity because she loves math. Right? Right. And all my jokes, yeah, that's funny. That's a funny joke in itself. Dear math, grow up and solve your own problems. I like that one too. I wish I really could do that. I'm like, no, I'm not solving your problems. How do you go about setting up a space-themed party? You gotta plan it. That was from our own board president, Michi. So thanks, Michi. What do you get when you cross a turtle and a porcupine? A slow poke. Another Michi joke, so there you go. All right. We're going to do something kind of new. I heard this on a minister's call. They do this all the time. There's my little slide to remind me. So we do have people online that watch us on YouTube and Facebook. And to make them feel like they're part of us, which they are, and we know they are, we're going to all turn around, if you are so led and if you would like, and wave to them. So the camera's right there by the front, by the doors. So everybody just wave. Hi, hello, we see you, we love you, we know that you're here. Yay. So we'll be doing that every week. Some of you went, You know, if you don't feel like waving, you don't have to. You know that, right? Because that's what we're about here at Unity. All right. Oh, that little guy moves. I didn't know that little guy moved. That's cute. Okay. We are going to start this year learning about the 5 principles. So the 5 principles are a good way to introduce people to what Unity is about, what we believe in. And so this first one is going to be the first principle, but I'm going to go through all 5 with you first so you just kind of get an idea. So the first one is God is everywhere and always present in every circumstance. This divine energy underlines and animates all of existence. Now, I will tell you, you will find different wording at each Unity, because again, we're all different, we're different, and we like to be different. So you'll find different wordings. In fact, even in this 5 Principles book, which was written a while ago, by Reverend Ellen Davenport, she says, God is absolute good everywhere present. So that's different than that one. So we're going to go through what the basis of each principle is. So there's the first one. Second one is human beings are innately good because they are connected to and an expression of spirit. Third, our thoughts have creative power to influence events and determine our experiences. 4, prayer and meditation connect and align us to our own spiritual nature with God. And 5, it's not enough to understand spiritual teachings. We must apply these to our learning in all areas of our life, incorporating them into our thoughts, words, and actions. So the first one that we're going to work on is this one, God is everywhere. And I like to shorten it to God is. Because I don't know about you, but I cannot remember all of that. So, and even Reverend Ellen, there's a video, and she does it like this. God is, and we'll go throughout the year, we'll go through them. So God is. So, what is God? Ellen, when she opens up her book, Reverend Ellen, says this: if I had one wish for the world, it would be that every adult re-examine his or her or their view of God at least once per decade. God may not change, but people do. And we outgrow our old concepts. The ideas about God that we held at 6 will not serve us at 16, and certainly not at 60. Just as children may outgrow peanut butter and opt for spicy curries, we can assimilate more and different ideas about the universe and its working as we evolve. And I don't know about you, but that has happened for me. And for some, it has not, and that's fine. This is also a little article from Unity Magazine. And I have extra ones back there on both tables. So on your way out, if you want one, you can grab one. And it's all about the first principle. And this says, although principles never change, our understanding of them grows as we do. So let's break this down. God is. And I'm going to read from here. Does the term God even work for you? Do you prefer spirit, light, or another word? I myself like energy or love. I believe God is unlimited, unconditional love. I believe that in the full recognition of love, anything unlike it dissolves, disappears. I believe God is whole, complete, and perfect. Spirit has always existed and will always exist. It is kind, generous, and gives fully and freely of itself all the time. All the time. I found this on Facebook. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a man with a dog and his cell phone. And there's a squirrel and tree, and it says, God, 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 God. Because God is. God is everywhere. Sometimes some of us still like the old traditional old man in the sky. That is fine. Today I'm teaching you what unity believes. And you can either align with unity or get out. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see if you're awake. And you are. Good job. You can align with unity or not. We, as they both said, we evolve. So sometimes we have people that come here that have had religious trauma and have been told, no, this is the only and one way to believe. We don't do that here. We give you a chance to figure out for you your higher power and your idea of it or belief of it. Because it's not going to work if you take mine and you don't fully believe in it. That's not going to work for you. So in unity, you can believe whatever you want. We're here to explore, to learn, to, have discussions, to have conversations, to open our minds to different points of view and different ideas and different faiths. When I was in ministerial school, we had to do something about this. I can't remember exactly what class, but you had to say, how would you teach it to kids? And Valerie and I were talking, and I remembered what I did. So this is how I would teach it to kids. And sometimes it's helpful for us, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but you put it on a kid level, and I'm like, oh, yeah. So this is God, not the balloon. Well, yes, the balloon, right? If you think of God as air, right? I just put air, God, in this balloon. Love, energy, whatever you want, it's in this balloon. And it's also around this balloon. Air is around this balloon. So let's just pretend air right now